Hi children, how are you? In the last class, we studied about the respiration. Our lesson name, respiration in organism. Cell is a structural and functional unit of all living organism. And they have certain functions in our body. For performing these functions, cells need energy. Where do we get energy? We get energy from our food. The breakdown of energy from the food is called respiration. So, in this process, the releasing of energy. And the energy is released by this process. During the respiration process, energy is releasing. The respiration takes place in the cell. Is called cellular respiration. Two types of cellular respiration. Name aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration without use of air or oxygen. Yeast and some of the microorganisms are example of anaerobic respiration. Breathing is a part of respiration process. And breathing is a combination of inhalation and exhalation. What is inhalation? For taking oxygen gas is called inhalation. And exhalation giving out carbon dioxide gas. What is breathing rate? Number of times a person breathes in 1 minute is called the breathing rate. Today we are going to study about how do we breathe. And breathing is one mechanism. When we inhale, the oxygen gas passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. When we inhale, the oxygen gas passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. First one, nostril. The air passes into the nostril through the nasal cavity. Okay, when we inhale, the air passes through the nostrils into the nasal cavity. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches to the lungs into the windpipe. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches to the lungs through the windpipe. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. The lungs are located in our chest cavity. This cavity is surrounded by on the ribs on the side. This cavity is surrounded by ribs. A large muscular sheet is called diaphragm. A large muscular sheet is called diaphragm. It forms in the floor of the chest cavity. Diaphragm. D-I-A-P-H-R-A-G-M. Diaphragm. A large muscular sheet is called diaphragm, which is situated in the floor of the chest cavity. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. Okay, so breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and rib cage. First time, we take in oxygen air, it passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. And it reaches to the lungs through the windpipe. The lungs are located on the chest cavity. And the ribs can be seen on either side of the lungs. And diaphragm is located on the chest cavity, floor of the chest cavity. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. During inhalation, the ribs moves up and outwards and the diaphragm moves down. This movement increases in the space in our chest cavity and the air is rushed into this space. This movement, it increases in space our chest cavity and air is rushed down into the lungs. The lungs are filled with air. During exhalation, the ribs moves down and the diaphragm moves up and it takes a forward position. Okay, but during exhalation, when the opposite reaction, the ribs moves down and the diaphragm moves up on its forward position. This reduces in the size of the chest cavity. And the air is pushed out into the lungs. These movements in our body can felt easily. And this is one continuous process. Okay, but During inhalation process, the ribs moves up and the diaphragm moves down. And it increases in the space of the chest cavity and the air is filled in the lungs. During exhalation, in the opposite reaction, the ribs moves down, diaphragm moves up and it is in forward position and the air is pushed out into the lungs. Okay, it is one continuous process. And respiration helps to release energy from our food particle. All living organisms are breathe. Do you understand? Breathing. The next one, breathing in other animals. Elephant, cows, birds, buffaloes, they have lungs like humans. Okay. Animals such as elephants, lions, cows, then birds, they have like chest cavity like human beings. They have lungs and they breathe through their lungs. Some of the living organisms like cockroach. Cockroach have some openings in their side of their body and is called spiracle. But cockroach's respiratory organ is spiracle. Spiracle. Cockroach respiratory organ is spiracles. Okay. The insect have a tube-like structure called a tracheae. In our class you learned tracheae. Tracheae is one respiratory organ in insect. Insect have a network of tubes called tracheae. Then earthworm, they breathe through their skin. But earthworm respiratory organ is their skin. Animals like elephants, lions, cows, dogs, buffaloes, then birds, they breathe through their lungs like humans. And cockroaches, they have spiracles. Insects, they have trachea. Then another one, earthworm breathe through their skin. Then fishes. Fishes breathing organ is yes, their gills. They breathe through their gills. The breathing organs in fish is gills. And they taking oxygen gas. Oxygen gas in the water, aquatic water. And they taking oxygen from the water. And the breathing organ of fishes are gills. The breathing organ of fish is gills. In this lesson, we studied about breathing process, respiration process. The respiration is a process. It helps in the release of energy from our food. We know that all living organisms' body made up of small unit called cells. Cell is a structural and functional unit of all living organism. And they carry certain functions in our body. To perform this function, our cells need energy. During the respiration process, the energy is released. And respiration takes place in cell. It's called cellular respiration. Two types of respiration, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic respiration present in human beings. Some of the microorganisms like yeast, they show anaerobic respiration. Then what we studied? Breathing rate. Like breathing rate, the number of times in a person can breathe in 1 minute is called breathing rate. And breathing is it is a combination of inhalation and exhalation. During inhalation, we take in oxygen gas and breathe out carbon dioxide gas. Giving out carbon dioxide gas, the process is exhalation. Inhalation and exhalation. Then during breathing time, we take in oxygen or air through the nostrils in the nasal cavity. And it passes through our lungs, through the windpipe. It reaches to the lungs through the windpipe. And our lungs are protected by diaphragm. The diaphragm is situated in the floor of the chest cavity. On either side of the lungs have small ribs. Breathing involves the movement of diaphragm and rib cage. During inhalation, the ribs moves up and diaphragm moves down. It increases in the space of the chest cavity. Air is filled in the lungs. And during exhalation time, the ribs moves down and diaphragm moves up. and it pushes out the air from the lungs. So it is one continuous process, inhalation and exhalation. Then we study the different breathing organs of different animals. Cockroach spiracles. Breathing organ is spiracle. Insect trachea. Earthworm breathing organ is skin. They breathe through their skin. Fishes, they breathe through their gills. Okay, dear children, our lesson is over. Everybody should read the textbook carefully. At least 2 or 3 times read the textbook. The notes will send through the WhatsApp. If you have any doubt, you call me. Next class, we will meet again. Then thank you, children.